Hi guys, just a quick update before I publish anything more on Centrelink, which it's going to be about the public service, but this business about the Centrelink bureaucrats attacking this woman who has been actually hammered by Centrelink in their look for fraud. I just wanted to sort of say, well look, they reckon that it's within the social security laws, etc. Privacy Commissioner says that there may be something that can be done, not quite sure, but the bottom line is that this is going to get swept under the carpet. Now, it's a bit of a worry because, as you can see, there are a number of instances where Centrelink has breached privacy before, and it just doesn't seem to be to go anywhere. So back in November, if you remember, there was that huge major leak of social security information. Now this is a bit of a worry in relation to like the fraud and the big witch hunt that's going on for our most vulnerable section of society. Now if you have a look, there's been not only fraud committed by Centrelink officers and government staff, where they have actually, in one instance, there was 800 cases where Centrelink staff went in and updated information for their family and friends, and they defrauded the taxpayer, but oh gee, not much happened to them. And then you've got in the Bureau of Statistics, in their report on fraud, there's an instance, like only case study number 2, where a Centrelink officer used people's personal information. She went in and got people's tax file numbers and actually used those tax file numbers to create new cases, and she defrauded the taxpayer of over $300,000 in 4 months. Now, these things just nobody hears about, and yet these poor people, it's making absolutely huge news. Now, if you have a look, this business of leaking private and confidential information, if you think that because you're not getting any Centrelink benefits, if you don't have any children, if you are just a single person only earning your income and getting absolutely nothing else, then hey, don't think you're off the hook. You are not safe. If you notice, the ATO even last year has had major data leaks where they're actually just basically giving your information away. But it's a big concern because they're targeting this one woman, and now the whole government is against this woman. Now that is not correct either, because we are the government and we are not against this one woman, and we should start standing up and saying something, because this is getting out of hand, and it's a big ploy to get us to go on a witch hunt and actually support them going on a witch hunt to take the attention away from the fact that the government is getting so much money. In my next video you'll see it's 35% of gross domestic product every year from taxpayers. That's income tax alone, and they're just spending it they're not being responsible in their spending, and now they want to go on a witch hunt and they want to blame poor, vulnerable people in our society who are suffering at this point in time, because they're the ones who've wrecked the economy, and this has got to stop. So please stand up and say something. Say you do not like the way that Centrelink is treating one person, one Australian citizen, and you should say something, because I can tell you what, you're going to be next if you don't.